Uh, so, last time you raided an island, you you sent you sent one inhabitant to you sent you sent Mr. Flory to feed on succubus. You sent Holly to be hypnotized, which is not
Yep.
didn't take that long.
And then uh, plastic surgery to look different.
Yeah, because she's pretty much
Mhm.
the equivalent of a celebrity. So yeah.
Yep. She's just a humble tender of yeah.
And Staff Sergeant Laura Staff Sergeant Laura no more because she pretty much quit the Paladin Lore. Sadly, sadly, pun- punching out the your doctor
Mhm.
to drop her oath, if you will.
Yep. And now she's retraining to be different classes.
Yeah. So she had to take a pause for a minute to re to
Yep.
train on to train on to train so she could retrain on. Well, she's a warrior by default, but she has to be trained on guns and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, she's becoming a gunslinger. She's trading her useless paladin rank for gunslinger ranks.
Because there's only one paladin uses guns, and that's the senior, and that's the head, and that's the head, and that's the head general, admiral. There's not even a class for guns. Anyway, back in this, back in Emzo's diner, a very tired wizard walks in, like, and he's tired because he had to come from the east dock because someone banned all weapons from the west dock.
No, no, no. They're banned at all docks, unless you're a gearman, a royal guard, or have a permit. If you're trying to get into this kingdom at all, you're checking the weapons at the door.
Ooh, so brings
It's a nationwide ban.
this brings about another problem I thought of
Yeah,
before I start the session today.
yeah.
Amso's looking at Amso's looking at our sheets for all the bars. Like, yeah, this bar is not exactly a lot. Not exactly well. To be honest, the Gearmen are keeping the bar up, but not enough Avengers coming to this bar anymore.
Yeah,
And Avenger without his weapons, as my father usually used to say, a Avenger without his weapons is usually a dead one.
yeah. Well, also, is there much adventuring left with what the gearmen have done? We've stabilized this nation. We do
This
clean up
nation,
ourselves.
yes, the
Yeah,
problem is
yeah,
most adventurers, especially magic adventurers, stop by this nation to cut up to Rose Kingdom and go to the Sorcerer Council.
yeah.
That's where the real adventuring begins.
Hmm. Hmm. Maybe we should set up a transit authority. Allow you to basically your weapons are secured and effectively luggage, and then you wait. Then you can buy a package from us to to then be transferred to another area. Hmm. That could work.
That's true.
Yeah.
Amza also said that for now, most adventurers stop by what do you call it? Stop by Hope Valley. Stop by Hope Valley, so she had to send some more couple of staffs over there for decreased traffic. But other than that, okay. So let me rewrite this. So someone sent a request from a wizard at Starlight Republic to to this nation to bring up to bring premise a wizard to bring a weapon, and says that his purpose is to get ice cream for the first lady. Apparently, she has a craving for your ice cream.
We reply back with order from the catalog.
They reply back, "It'll melt by the time he gets it will get here." That's what wants to the wizard, a cold wizard, to make sure it stays well cold.
You do realize that we ship this stuff out in frozen ships, right? That we have coolers. Jesus, you just got to pay for one of our courier services. We have the steam couriers that specialize in high speed delivery. Oh,
I prefer the Pony Express.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Just
where is it, real quick?
yeah. It's denied. It's not a good enough reason.
Yeah, the steam cars had to go from here. Let me actually zoomed out this map so you can understand. The steam cars had to go from here all the way to here, then then past the security checkpoint to go to here.
Yeah, and we have steam powered freezers. We
They
probably
don't
have
they
a
don't
freezer
they,
truck.
they don't know that.
Yeah.
And last time I checked, you didn't exactly put any of your anything in this valley.
Yeah, but the thing is, they can always. We do have a special order system. We would dispatch a steam courier on a boat, and it would be expensive, but we would ship it in.
Uh, eh.
Yeah.
All right, so you got your steam courier. So
Yeah.
the heads, so one just the head of your steam's like, okay, so in this case, we need to send a bunch of steam wagons, steam couriers,
How much is
and
he trying to buy?
and food trucks to start the Starlight Republic, which
How
means we
much?
have to ask the president's permission.
Well, they're the ones making the request, so they're going to be the ones that need to deal with the stuff. Look, if they want this, they've got to open the door to us. They're coming to us. We're not coming to them.
So, maybe a couple of days later, it's like, all right, we're gonna set you up with. Okay, we found an abandoned house. We're gonna set we're gonna set you up for. We're gonna set you, and we're gonna ask for you to come here and set up. But this is the but my kingdom is the land that my republic is the land of opportunity. So so security and everything else is on your own, including competition.
Huh.
I am here.
Hello.
Well, the thing is, they just opened a way for us to slip into that nation and start getting business interest in their home territories. But we'll be very careful not to have any metal industry there.
Say again?
Yeah, we'll use this as an opportunity to slip into the Starlight Republic, but we're going to make damn sure we're not having anything that can get metal shipped to them because we're trying to cut off their metal supply as much as possible to limit their ability to produce ships and things like that.
All right. So the president's opened his doors to at least set up. Well, pick a house. Which one you want? Obviously, this is an inn. So actually, yeah, you could just take this house.
Yeah, we'll just turn it into a small eatery. Nothing too crazy. It'll get regular shipments. It'll have a freezer inside of it. But the thing is, we'll use that as a grounds to then. Are there any tabloid news presses in this nation?
Few, yeah. Like I said, it's competition. So this is a nation of competition. So there's more than
Well,
there's.
it's unfortunate that the owners of each of them suddenly fell on knives, and we bought them all up.
No, Seawall. Let the shadows do what they do best.
Yeah, we'll,
All
we'll
right,
slowly buy
so
them. We'll slowly buy them out.
all right, so the shells that are there right now, they inform you that yes, the president is telling the truth. It's all about competition, competition, competition. You
Well,
like
Well, let's look
if
at.
you slip up in second place, it's slip up in the memorial out of business.
Well,
So
let's look at.
even Enzo's Tavern is going to be very it's going to be very it's going to
Uh,
be very, it's going to be hard even for Enzo's Tavern to transfer here.
right. So I'll have the shadows go through the city for, let's say, a week. They'll spend a week in the city, and they'll look at people that would be a good interest for us to take over their businesses. William, do you have any particular businesses that you?
Newspapers, newspapers and media organizations. We're going full on subversive on this one.
All
All
right.
right, so
Actually, not only that, but maybe even political groups, if we can corrupt them.
all right, so the bit
Specifically, pro industrial ones, not pro magic ones.
right, so the big buildings like here and here, and yeah, sorry, being cheap. The big
It's fine.
buildings are the big two newspapers, and the smaller buildings are like tabloids.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll have the shadows spend like a week observing them, see if there's anything going on in their business. There's something that they're worried about. Does it seem like maybe one of the tabloids have maybe said something they really shouldn't have, or published something they really should have not, and now it's causing them to be looked upon in a distrustful way?
Actually, that'd be an interesting concept. Yeah. So about the end of the week, one of one of your shadows report like, yes, sir. The the editor, staff, and CEO of one of the tabloid newspapers got arrested by arrested by the Starlight Army today.
By the army? What the fuck did he do?
On what grounds?
Apparently they leaked something that was never supposed to be leaked to the public.
So they leaked classified military documents, is what you're telling me.
Well, okay, did he steal them, or did somebody just give them to him?
That's what they're being arrested for, is for to find out.
So they don't know.
We just got a firestorm, baby.
So, so how much hot water is this business in now?
Everyone's getting they're telling them the military is completely taking over. They're telling everyone to clear out their desk. It's literally firing being the government.
Oh,
So the government is taking over this position.
So
This
is this D&D
building,
or is this
yes.
IRL?
D&D.
Okay,
We're,
I was confused.
we're being little subversive fucks again. Don't worry.
yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna try to take over a nation's media empires.
And so far, we already found one media empire. They fucking leaked military documents.
Yep, and they're being
And no,
forcibly
Mont,
shut
they
down
weren't
by
playing
the
War
army.
Thunder.
And they're being forcibly shut down by the army. So, okay, so let's see if we can quietly buy out that company, and at the same time, see if there are other companies that we can buy out, other tabloids we can buy out at the same time.
Yeah, so, Any other interesting stuff we learned, Ty, from not only just like newspaper groups, but also probably political groups? Was there a political group that decided to protest, and they really fucked up on the protested part, and they pissed off almost everyone?
Or more specifically, that they pissed off the government without
A
causing
couple
much-
of them, but nothing that catches the president's eye. The vice president wants to do something, but everyone knows he's pretty much a magic lunatic.
Yes. It's best to keep him as far the fuck away from power.
Yeah.
Just only give him a taste, but never the full pantry.
Well, not until you're ready to, remove the current president, install him, and then use that as justification for a liberation.
Yes.
That you have several inns, several restaurants, several bars, all
the restaurants.
and even several restaurants, all find to be number one. Because you're number one here, you're pretty much set for life.
So some of these restaurants, what's some of the restaurants that are going on in that one?
Say again?
Are there any restaurants that seem to be having financial trouble, or seems like they're going really under?
Oh, you talk about the lowest of the low. Yeah, there's a couple because their food is not as good as the rest. So
Hey, Seawall. All right, see. Hey, William. And nothing brings a place back on the map like a shambling business that doesn't seem to have what's going on with it until new managers come in, new owners, and suddenly their food is almost the best.
Oh, of
Complete.
That, but
everyone likes a story of a restaurant.
Yeah, plus shipping some of our newest cooking equipment, like our steam ovens and steam stoves.
Yes. So Ty, I'm going to.
And
I am
they
going
also have to get a share of the Dairy King's special ice cream.
Ironically, this whole story started because the first lady wanted the ice cream, but since she sent one of her soldiers was as a wizard, which means he has to carry staff with him at all times, they rejected the offer. So the president, to keep his wife happy, opened up
invited us in.
opened up a little bit, opened up at least this area currently.
Yep.
So the first lady gets her ice cream.
Yep, just a small little trading outpost for us.
Yeah.
We sell. It's entirely foodstuffs and small luxury goods. That's all that place does, officially. Unofficially, it's where our shadows hang out.
So, on their off day.
Yeah.
But Ty, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go to the one business that is having, the worst of the worst. I am going to
very very old mom and pop shop. You pretty much see the owners pretty much. The kids are left, and pretty much you see like literal eviction notices, and not eviction notices, text notices on the wall saying pay your taxes or we're going to evict you.
Alright. So I will meet with them. And I'll go in the restaurant. I'm like that fucking dude from Bar Rescue. What the fuck is his name?
I'm thinking Gordon Ramsay for Kitchen Nightmares, but
that is true. Kiri is the fucking dude from Bar Rescue.
Yeah, John Tapper.
I was about to say about that's his name.
But so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna meet with them and say enter. Be like
He's like, if we're here for taxes, I'm sorry, we don't have money. Come back another time.
Oh, no. I'm not here for the taxes. I'm here for another matter.
He wants some food. Some of this old man picks up right away.
Yes. Do you have a menu, good sir? Actually, no. Chef's choice. And
Honey, we have a customer.
and I'll say chef's choice, and I'll put down. I'm probably got info from the shadows. What's like the most expensive meal they have, like on price? Like, not even
Probably
what,
about.
10 copper.
A couple
I would
of
say.
gold, probably.
I
at
would
most.
say the most expensive meal for this place. Remember that the slash prices just to try to keep up. So about a copper each.
Oh Jesus, that's dirt cheap.
Like I said, desperate.
So I'll say yes. I'll have whatever the chef likes, and I'll plop down a gold coin. You keep the change, my friend.
Like, honey, boss of the best.
And I'm just gonna wait. And while they're cooking, I am going to just look around the restaurant. How is it like a bad order per se? Is
Because of lack of business, the restaurant is pretty much falling apart. Like the ceiling's barely hanging. The windows are barely solid and closed.
Jesus.
It's not like a care is lack of money for maintenance.
Yeah, it's more not their own fruition that they're making it look like this. It's just their money has been so tight that it's like this. So I get it. So I will, I'll wait for the food.
So she brings out a pot pie, potatoes, and something called a soda.
A soda. Interesting. And I will I'll take a look at the soda first. And I will have a sip of that.
It's not the best, but it's decent.
But I've never heard of this soda before. So I'm guessing it's like I feel like, oh, it's like attacking my tongue. But then it's like, wait a minute. This is good. It's something different. So then
yeah,
okay.
back about 50 years ago, this was the key centerpiece in our restaurant. But our rivals took the recipe, adjusted it, made stuff, and now everything is all over the place. Most neighborhood kids like, this you're serving the old stuff. We're gonna go to this restaurant, this restaurant.
Still though, this drink tastes very good. I've never had anything like this. And then I'll look at the food. What did they make for me in terms of food?
Pot pie, decently made, not legendary, but at least enough, at least enough to actually eat.
Yeah, so I
Edible.
will.
Yeah,
Alright, so it's edible pot pie.
yeah.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So I will, I'll look at them, be like, this pot pie is very good.
Old fa- old family recipe. The old lady says.
Must be a really good family recipe then to be handed down like this. And I will then so be like, please, if you'd like, I'd like to talk to you about something else. Both of you. Think something that both of you will be interested in.
Go ahead. Go ahead, but I'm sorry, we don't have the money to pay for taxes, and
No.
our children are off being adventurers right now, saving
Oh,
the
no,
world
no.
and whatnot.
Well, I at least like to know who your kids are, because at least I could pay respect to them after a good meal like this. But also, I'm not here to talk about taxes. I know financial troubles can hurt all of us. Trust me, I get it. No, what I'm more looking for is a business opportunity for you, for both of you. See, I help manage a couple restaurants here and there, especially some taverns. You ever heard of Enzo's Tavern?
They look at you as though like she was here a couple weeks. She was here a couple weeks ago. Yeah, this.
Yes. And you know her father Orca, right? The famous adventurer?
Murderous row. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We were the first to serve them.
Well,
Back when this place was pretty much a barren desert.
well, interesting note is I work for his daughter as one of the main head chefs in her tavern. And I will show them actual, I guess we have like a little like identification that shows that we are a employee of Enzo's Tavern.
Yeah.
And I will show them it. Like, here, it's not fake. Take a look for it yourself.
The wife was surprised, but the husband becomes very defensive. Like when you going and when you going to put another Enzo's Tavern here and runs our business permanently. Like, calm down, honey, calm down.
I get it. This business is your life dream. It's been in your family forever. And I know people don't like to see it ruin. So, I like to propose something. I'd like to purchase your business. Not to rename it or rebrand it, but I want to help build this place back up to what it used to be. With little new additions and little flair here and there. I want something to where you can look back on and be proud of. Proud that it's always alright to accept someone's help every now and then for the betterment of your restaurant. And I already have several plans and ideas. Have you been hearing about this new food craze going around called ice cream?
Oh yeah, the first lady loves that stuff. Apparently this other restaurant here has been has been has been has been government ordered to start selling it.
Well, what if I tell you that the man who was responsible for making it is a close friend of mine, who's also a decent cook when it comes to it? And what if I say we help put ice cream on the menu in this restaurant? And also a couple others, since I am a... I'll be like, you know what? It's better to show. Please, can I see your kitchen real quick?
Sure. And he goes around, opens the basement door, and shows you the kitchen. Well, despite being a basement kitchen, it's pretty much standard. Not
Alright.
not exactly. Pretty much like a kitchen you find at your house.
Yeah. So,
Not professional restaurant, but pretty much grandma's kitchen, if you will.
Yep. So I'm gonna say, do you mind if I use some of these? I'll just point to some of the ingredients. I at least want to show you my skills, so to show you that I am not bluffing.
The old lady steps back and says, "Fire away."
Alright. And Ty, I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna re-roll.
Yeah,
My hero point.
because that will got you thrown out the restaurant.
Ty, did you realize that he has a plus 19 modifier? At a plus 19, he's literally cooking good enough for most kings.
I know, but I got a 2.
Yeah.
A 2 plus 19.
Yeah.
It's a 21.
I remember most of these restaurants are good enough to cook for a king. That's how
There we go!
Oh God!
But your higher roll is definitely impressive.
So I basically have him just watch the background, and you just see me just change. Instead of a business-oriented look, I now change to a serious look. I'm fucking in the kitchen. I'm grabbing ingredients. I'm fucking making shit. Hey, you know what? I'll make a nice shepherd's pie. And after I make it, I will roll over to the table and say, have a taste of this.
They tasted and is very impressed. Like, all right, you actually said that we thought you were. I thought we were going to have to call the nation police for a minute.
So,
Well, does Scrap
With-
still have that bottle that I gave him? Or did he just use that up?
wait, you
That's
gave me a
up to-
bottle?
You can actually ask Scrap.
Wait, you gave me a bottle?
Yes?
When'd you give me a bottle?
Like 10 sessions ago?
I must have just been having it on me. I just never used.
So back when I was in the hospital, thanks.
Oh, that's what it was? Okay.
Yep, that was 10 sessions ago. I gave you a bottle of whiskey.
And what
Okay.
did you like to get a critical 20 on it making it?
Oh, without a doubt, it was like one of his like personal brews.
Yeah, something he never used unless gives it to very close personal friends or trusted individuals. So I will then, as I enjoy the shepherd's pie, I'll be like, then I'll I'll have that flashback, be like, oh yeah, that's right. And then I'll pour out, and I'll bring out this little bottle of whiskey. Have you guys ever heard of a person called Veb? From the Order of the Flagon? Have those words ever mean anything?
Veb. I heard the very good brewer by the name of Veb
Well,
Jorn, but I never actually. I thought he was just a legend.
oh no, he's a very real person. He works in Enzo's Tavern. His alcohol is the finest and all around that even it gets the mighty kings one sip. Even the most mightiest kings cannot resist the temptation of alcohol. And I will tell him the story. I will then tell him the story of how the king actually came to the tavern, had one shot of Veb's alcohol, and then passed out right then and there.
Like I wish we could mimic alcohol like that, but he points at the brewer, and this is it's pretty much gone. That's how much disrepair is in.
Oh, don't worry. I will help get it personally fixed up, and I will pour out.
Plus remember, half the grids are half the things are magic, so are magic based. So
And I will get 3 glasses, and I'll pour out some of the whiskey to all of us. Like, here, this is one of his personal collections that he just gave to me. Very rare that people have this due to how rare he makes these, due to it being his own personal collection. And I'll hand him each a glass.
now let's see if these old people pass out.
Yeah, I will tell them to be careful. It is very powerful alcohol.
Let's see now. 1, 2. All right, so the Mrs. handles it just fine. The Mister is starting to get a little dazed.
Alright, I'll quickly come over to him. Like, oh boy. That really hit you, and I'll sit him down. I'll
Like,
look up and be like, damn, old timer, you can really hold down that alcohol. Just be a little careful next time.
the Mrs. like, don't worry, even though I'm a human, I grew up around me and my family grew up around dwarves, so it's literally like a birthright.
Really?
Well, her family, as in her family,
Fill her.
not their family.
Hmm.
In other
Well,
words, she was drinking stronger alcohol since she was about 5 or 6 years old.
damn. Well, I know. I know there might be something that will be interesting to you, and I'll wait.
I'm back. I just got my cat food.
And I will radio in. Yeah. Hey, Carrie, do you read over?
One moment. And you hear like a whole bunch of like the sounds that you'd expect from a bar, like beer taps being poured, drinks being poured. Like 30 seconds later, okay, things have calmed down a bit. What is it? What's up?
Ah, so you're back at the tavern, correct?
Hey,
How?
what else would I
how
be?
that's true. Hey, listen. Do you think you could take the day off and head to the Starlight Republic? I got something here that might be of a good business interest for you, and also some very good fans that want to meet you.
Hmm. Uh, is it me they actually want to meet, or is it Mittens? She's a great
It's
girl.
you. You could bring Mins as if you want, but they want to meet you. And plus, and I'll whisper to where they can't hear it. This might be another business we can take over, spread our influence even more.
Ah, okay, you want me to bring the fancy stuff? Or the good
Yes.
professional?
Also equipment to build a small brew and stand.
Please do not tell me I
No, no.
can't do.
This is an old mom and pop shop that have been run through the gutter. They don't have any money, and they don't have barely any employees. Their prices
They have no employees.
or they have no employees. Their kids are all adventurous. It's just two 70-year-olds trying to make ends meet. Their meals were at least a couple silver. Now it's only a copper.
Okay. Uh,
It-
Give me a day or so. I could come up with like a nice still. I could come in with a fresh, brand new still. And maybe a nice, fresh, a Bruce. Oh god, what exactly do they actually call those things? I know the distillers. You like, you know those things like where they help hold all the hops and then they start making the beer from? I
yes.
genuinely cannot remember what those are called, but okay. I can bring one of those, and I can bring a fine distiller. A fine distiller. Just give me a day, and I can do that. No problem. And I will bring a nice, fine, unopened bottle of. What exactly are their tastes? Are they a brandy types? Are they a whiskey types? Are they bourbons?
Oh, remember that personal whiskey you gave me?
Ah, yes, I do.
Well, it
You
seems
finally, you finally found somebody to share with.
yes. And let's just say the woman, she held her liquor. I mean, she took that shot, dude, and let me tell you, she didn't even budge. It seems like her family was hanging around a bunch of drawers, and I think it was a given for them to always drink the best. Husband, though,
After
little
my
wobbly.
uh,
Husband, though, little wobbly, but he was still able to stand, though he was wobbly.
you gotta start somewhere.
Eh.
All right. Let's see. Could take the rest of the day off. Could gather the equipment. Uh, Ty, quick question. Like, what time of day is it? Like, morning, afternoon, evening?
Given the fact that it'll probably overnight when Scrap gets there first. It'll probably be first thing in the morning.
Okay, so Scraps gets there.
So when you got the phone call, probably late morning.
All right. Okay.
So if
Stuff.
you leave, so after you get your equipment and leave, you're probably gonna be there mid afternoon to a day late.
Okay.
One day plus mid afternoon to mid afternoon.
Yep, and during that time, I'll keep talking with the old couple as soon as the old man has come come back from his alcohol, and I will show them plans. I'll show them blueprints. I'll show them the new makeover of this business.
Also,
And
before I hang up the call, I'm gonna specifically ask, what is the couple's name, so that way I can actually sign a customized bottle.
So I'll look at them.
crap! Now the gotta make up.
Now we gotta make Ty think. Congratulations, Kiri. We gotta make him think.
He's just trying to be nice.
I know.
Mr. and Mrs. Lightbringer. There you go. I'm stealing the car. I'm stealing something from the car, I think.
Little thanks to one of the patrons that I happen to know. Going to do a little engraving.
The Blaze name is the Blaze main name is Miss Shadow.
To the Lightbringer family, may this bottle act as a light, even when the longest of shadows try to overcome them. That'll be the message of the bottle.
Okay, so actually, before we get that, why are you showing the blueprints if Taskman does come? Oi, you gotta pay your taxes, or we're gonna shut this place down tomorrow. What you got?
I'll look at the couple. I'll give him wait here, and I'll look at the gentleman. How you doing there, good sir? To how much taxes do these couple But before I do that, I'll ask the couple how much in taxes do they owe.
About two or three platinum at this point.
All right. I'll go to the taxman. Good afternoon, there, sir. You must be the taxman.
That I am.
All right. So,
And you actually see him. You actually see him with a natural police officer behind him.
tell me, good sir, how much in taxes do these good folks owe?
Oh, that's easy. Let's see now. 2 or 3 platinum plus the late fees plus my coming out here. About 3 platinum and 5 gold.
Before anything else, Ty, how much?
For us, Jesus.
What'd you say, Seawall?
That's pocket change for us.
Yeah, I was about.
Yeah. Pocket change for
what?
you guys,
Yeah.
not for them.
Isn't the equivalent of 35 gold equivalent to thousands of dollars in taxes? Tens of thousands?
No. Remember, this is a tabletop game. It's 10 copper to the silver, 10 silver to the gold, 10 gold to platinum.
10 gold to a platinum?
Yeah.
That was 100.
That's D&D. That's D&D.
Yeah, that's D&D. Fifth edition also does 10 gold to a platinum. I think it was 3.5 that it was a platinum to gold.
That was 5th edition.
I'll look at him and I'll say, so the grand total you said is 3 platinum and 5 gold.
Yeah. Plus, you have to, and then he actually pulls out the finished bill, like, and that's for this month, and then another another one for last year, another one for last year. So all total, I used to grow up here, but I still have to do my job. So 12 platinum each, 12 platinum total
We'll find them
before
all
before
together.
before the taxes are cleared.
Hmm.
A lot of people grow up. A lot of people grow up here, but it won't be fair to all the other businesses if they're getting away with it.
Oh, understandable. And Ty, I will just reach in to my coin purse, and I'll grab. So wait. He said yes. You said it was 5 platinum in total, correct?
No, 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 no.
No.
Total for all the taxes they owe, which is years and years, is 12 platinum.
12 platinum. Okay. So I'll reach in. It's only 120 gold. What the fuck? I have 20,000. All right. So I'll pull out 130 gold, and I'll say, and I'll make sure I'll have them in wraps of like 10. And then I'll stack it in front of him, and I'll say, I believe this is all their taxes due for all the years.
He
Go
he can't.
ahead, count it yourself.
He counts it up like, wow. I didn't want to shut this place down. I didn't have to. He tells he orders his men to tear down the tax receipts and says, "All right, well, see you next year."
See you next year, sir. And what is the old couple's reaction?
Shocked and shocked.
Mhm.
And I'll look at them. Oh, please, this is nothing. This is only the step towards a good business venture with people that I hope to call fellow coworkers one day. Not just coworkers, but the new business owners of a new refurbished shop. Plus, I will be having a special friend come in today or the next day. So please, as we wait for the next day,
All right,
let's.
so as you wait the for 1.5 days, what's everyone else doing? Why wait for 1.5 days till Web arrives?
Gathering the equipment,
Well,
gathering
obviously,
stuff.
I want to see all nameless and Chimpan.
I take
Well,
a
I mean, my plan is to reach out to the tabloids having trouble.
All right, well, you just all read the voice line like, yes, yes, acquire tablets. I'm sorry, but we're closed right now. Please call back another time, or what the equivalent of it.
Oh no, I'm a little bit more aggressive than that. As in, I'm sitting in the edit, sitting in the. Somehow I appeared in
You
the
somehow
yeah
appeared in the
at
front
the
lobby,
editor's desk.
in the front lobby, because
No, the
obviously
editor.
there's literally military guards
Yeah.
sitting there behind, like, sir, no offense, but this tablet is not going to be open anymore. What do you need? What do you need?
I would like to speak with the individual who has power of attorney of the owner of this place.
The power, the power. Oh, the attorney.
Yeah, basically somebody who has the authority to sign documents for the owner.
He 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 calls him, and a little short, a little short goblin walks in, like like what do you need? You see my clients are in trouble, right? What do you need?
I would like to speak to you about that, sir. Could we speak somewhere privately?
We gotta go outside into my and into my not bunker, my little house. Hoping
My bunker.
well, he has enough money, so he's not, so he
Yeah.
doesn't need a bunker. But
He's a prepper.
Yeah, so I'll follow him out. You know, he'll
Paris a
obviously
small,
see me
Paris
wearing my,
a small house, but just large enough for humans to walk in.
yeah, I've got to duck my head a little bit, but I'll be fine. It's kind of a Hobbit situation.
Yeah.
So,
All right? So what you need? What you need?
I would like to help out your paper.
Paper's doomed. Paper's doomed.
Oh, please.
Like they stumbled some military secrets. The president and first lady didn't like it, and neither did the navy or army. Locked them all up. They're probably gonna serve. They're probably gonna serve the rest of their lives in jail.
Oh, don't worry. I have a way to counter that. I'm assuming you've got contact with other newspapers in the area, right? Ones that
Yeah,
are
of course,
looking for that are looking for investors. Well,
Yeah, of course, but
I will. I'll toss onto the table a draft of a story that I will that I would have published, and it's meant to be extremely inflammatory, specifically to put pressure on the government to release everyone involved. They're not the ones that stole it. It's the government's job to figure out who stole it. You know, journalistic. You know, is this not kind of one of those? Is it not a nation of free speech? All that kind of stuff.
yeah.
You know, get as many people pissed at the government as possible. I'm going to be using my artistry philosophy for this. 32. So it's a pretty well written story.
All right. Well, this is a good. This is a good. This is a good thing. Good thing. Maybe I could talk to the other tabloid press about bringing it, but the big boys won't touch this. You understand
Well,
this,
that's
right?
fine. Well, that's fine. I'm assuming that the smaller ones have quite a bit of reach themselves.
Say again.
I'm sure the small ones have quite a bit of reach themselves. There are ways to boost the signal, boost the message.
All right.
But I take the story back. But I would like something in return for this.
Of course. This is Starlight Valley. So what do you need? What do you need?
I would like to purchase a majority ownership of your paper.
What? The only one kill me.
He's currently in jail, and he'll still retain some ownership, and he'll get a nice pile of money out of it. Not only that, but it would hook you into the Gearman network. You'll get news far faster from all over the world with our beep code network.
Diplomacy check time.
Any bonuses or just flat?
Flat.
Okay. I'm good at diplomacy. 30.
Well, it's gonna kill me, but probably for the best. Wait here.
Okay.
And goes to file cabinet right behind him and takes out some paperwork.
Yeah.
For the Inquiry News for stock the Inquiry newspaper company.
Mhm.
And it says, okay, we need to sell here, here, and here, and I have to sign as well because, well, I'm power of attorney, and someone's trying to call me. I'll be right back.
No problem.
So yeah, Maud, you're gonna join Kiri in this little venture we're gonna have.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're becoming subversive fucks. That's what we're doing. We're subverting this nation.
I just like how the tax man comes in. Oh, they owe this much. Oh, only that much. Pulls out.
I make that in 30 minutes with my stock portfolio.
Have you seen the amount of businesses that I'm a part of?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is for not even not a day's work.
Not to mention for the fact, like my own business basically dominates the food market for desserts
Oh, yeah.
75% of the year.
Yeah.
That, and there's always ways of improving the food truck design.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, because we're
Better
basically
refrigeration, better cooking, better
yeah, because
alcohol storage.
aren't we also planning on building like an ice cream truck, a alcohol truck, and a food truck?
You gotta have me look for it.
I'm just imagining, like, you got like, you have like two, like what you expect, what you consider a food truck to look like. You have two of them driving up, and they're showing like the finest of like delicatessens, the finest of like ice creams and other frozen treats. Then you have a friggin' like Ford F-150 with a bunch of like 12 packs in the back, going, "Here's your beer."
I'll call you back in 2
Yeah.
hours. Peace.
I find it funny though, just how Kira's gonna come in and fucking Nama's gonna come in. It's like us three individuals are the main creators of Dairy Kings.
Yes, we're
yeah,
creating the.
yeah, and at the same time, I'm going to major newspapers, or to tabloids and smaller newspapers, and just buying them out quietly as a secret investor, and then we'll use that to subvert the bigger newspapers, take them over, and then just basically subvert the fuck out of this nation.
Yes,
Because the next people I'm going to are going to be the political parties, and I'm going to
You
try
have
to subvert
the-
them.
and you have the comrades that are just going to be the big out loud types going,
Yeah.
"We want a franchise and make stuff."
Yeah, and at the same time, you guys are the distraction. No one's noticing my little ass walking around.
It's also funny. Like I set up the scene. This old couple, this mom and pop restaurant. They're down on their luck. Their kids aren't home. They're facing possibility of losing their business. Then this person comes in, who's part of probably a big restaurant chain. Then he calls up his buddies that he knows, who are also some of the biggest names in alcohol and ice cream making. The forefathers of it.
And I'm just picturing the door opens. There's like bright shining light behind, some doves coming in, and then two dudes doing the Chad walk.
It's the fucking scene from the Doctor in Team Fortress. The way he walks out.
But it's not regular doves; it's mechanical doves because
Obviously.
steampunk.
Yes, I've been hearing the last half of it this whole time.
I kind of just for some reason, I kind of felt like Seawall would definitely be taking it because I'm just, I'm a more actual doctor and he's more the mad science doctor.
No. My guy prefers the term anatomist, and he actually is a full-on surgeon. It's just he's busy with other shit.
Neat.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much.
Anyway, so the goblin lawyer hands you the paperwork so he can sign
I'm
as a
gonna
part owner for
very
the.
carefully read through it.
Of course because he's a goblin lawyer, so you can't exactly trust him. That's why he has the job he has.
Do I find anything untoward in the contract?
I'll roll to find out, but several very questionable things.
I'll rewrite them to put them in my benefit instead. What do I need to roll to rewrite that contract to be more?
Let me actually check. To be honest,
because it's not a standard knowledge skill. It's not really something that really come up. Would it be philosophy? Maybe would cover it, or diplomacy?
I'll say because I'm trying to see deception, diplomacy, society. No society won't work. No society won't work.
I almost feel like economy should be a knowledge check.
trying to think. Deception or diplomacy?
I mean, deception also works because I'm trying to hide it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Well, it'd be
thinking as
bluff. It'd be
well.
bluff. Yeah. Linguistics is more as like language stuff.
So, how a lawyer speaks.
In a
Yeah,
sense, yeah,
so
it's twisting language.
if there's a linguistic check, that'll probably the best option.
Mhm.
To outspeak the lawyer.
Yep.
Or else I have to go with deception.
Okay, so I'll go with I'll first go with linguistics to hide it, and then I'll use deception to try to basically distract and avoid. I'm gonna re-roll that. I want to hide it better. 28, and then distraction. 19.
Alright, let me against he signed the paperwork's already thing, so his own deception check at plus
Yeah.
5. What the fuck?
That's not good enough even for
Yeah.
it's 19.
Yeah, so for some odd reason, a goblin lawyer who
Yeah.
dealt with this plenty of times already slips
Well,
up this
yeah.
one time and
Yeah.
signs a contract.
Yeah. Which means slowly over time we get more control over it. That's kind of what I put into it. Our profits go into buying more of the company over time. Yeah, so our profit share goes into buying more of the company over time.
Because
So
originally this Congress said that the price will increase over time until they can
Yep.
no longer pay it, then all it goes back to the owner.
Whereas in my case, it's like, no. I rewrite that to over time, any profit sharing we can put into buying more of the company. So we can literally have the company buy itself, giving us more control and eventually allowing us to push him out. Okay, so now I'll have him, and I'll just tell him, hey, just keep this little transfer a secret, okay?
Say again?
I totally got and keep this little transaction a secret. Just to think of it as you have an angel investor, a guardian angel investor.
Like, I'll transact to a secret. I'll transact to a secret. Don't worry.
Yep. And if you could get me a meeting with some of the other tabloids, I would like to talk with them about
Say again?
the. Basically, I'm asking if he can get meetings with the other tabloid owners for me to be able to invest in all of them, get percentage control.
Sure. It don't take me a day to get all the tabloids, big and small, big and small.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so you bought one tabloid and is trying to buy. Well, technically,
I'm not trying to buy them outright. I'm trying to get a percentage of control, so I've got some
okay.
editorial
So
control.
you have percentage control of one tabloid,
Yep.
and you have like 4 more to go.
Yep. So.
And remember that this is a tabloid, so you have this building here and like a couple of smaller buildings in town.
Yep. So what I'll do is I'll call for Gearman to get that facility back up and running. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like
we can
just enough. The 2 small tabloids are just enough. You have to ship it out to a printing press.
Yep.
Or
we can bring in our own printing presses.
these 2 buildings have their own printing presses.
Yep. Yep. So we'll get them dealt with.
All right, a day and a half has passed, and the door burst open, and you see mechanical dust fly out as Nameless and Veb
And
walk
Mittens.
And Mins, don't forget Mittens.
and Mittens walks into the cavern.
And
Hi!
I'll be the first to greet, like, Zeb! There you are, my buddy. I hope you didn't have any troubles on the way.
How are ya, you son of a bitch? And he's basically noogie. He's like doing like noogies on you.
he's wait, how tall are you, Bev?
I
I'm
am
a
4
human.
foot 4.
Yeah, you're trying. So you had to like jump up a little bit, but you got me. Cause I'm normal human. I'm like 5'8".
But you got to deal with the stature of a dwarf.
That is true. That is true.
The other couple looks all like, oh my god, he wasn't lying.
Look, I'll be like, how you doing, my friend? How's been the medical training going?
Surprisingly well. Alcohol does
Uh,
amazing when it comes to antiseptic
oh,
and
I
making
was asking
patients
Nameless's
not real.
character.
Mm.
I was asking Nameless's character.
Sorry, you
sorry.
cut out for me. What do you say?
I looked at your guy and said, my friend, you made it here. How goes the training in the medical schools?
It's going fairly well. People are paying attention, giving effort. You even have the other exceptional students that are paying attention, joining in on my lessons. Other than that, everything seems to be going pretty well. And the ice cream business seems to be going quite strong still, even with the fall season.
Oh, yes, people never get too much of it. And then, of course, I'll look at Mittens. Like, Mittens! How you doing, girl? How you doing? I'll pull out an apple. Here you go, girl.
Om
By
nom
the
nom nom nom.
by
So
the way,
how?
Leaf. By the way, are we gonna do our casual cat and mouse thing of rolling to see good perception of my character?
Yes, let's do that real quick. Let's see. Yep, it's my perception versus your fucking sneak.
Disguise.
Or yeah, your disguise. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His passive
Classic.
beats your roll.
Yeah. So it's gonna take time, but
You need to improve your perception at the very least by at least 1 point for a nat one. Just match my minimum roll.
I imagine
so
Mittens is the only one who knows the secret, but she's a secret keeper.
so I will. So I'll look at the couple. What's the couple's reaction
Shocked
after?
and a little ashamed of the fact that, well, this is the restaurant they're walking into.
And I'll look at them and be like, "Oh yes. Oh, where's my manners? Them. These are the people I told you about."
Let me introduce myself. I am Veljon Budhand, and it's a great pleasure to meet you too. And this lovely lady here, her name is Mittens. And
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm Leon. I'm Leon Lightbringer, and my wife's name is Sorry, my wife's name is Harley Shadow Lightbringer.
let me just do a little annotation then. I then take out the bottle that I have, the bottle of whiskey that I had that says, "To the Lightbringers, may this bottle bring everlasting light and cast away the darkest of shadows." Bib? And I will write on this. You don't look a day over 20. Wait, no.
Like he's a charming fellow.
Of course. This is my personal gift to you. Okay. I also do have a few other, gifts that I wish to offer. First,
Yes. Sorry, but this place been disappeared for a while. And yeah, obviously you could see that this place has been very much in disrepair. Not from lack of trying, just literally lack of money.
don't worry. I don't care about that. The fact that you care is enough for me. After Wait, the fact that other members of the Order of the Flagon haven't been here. Oh, I need to kick some asses.
So
like 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 Mrs. Lightbringer, like, or the flagon. Oh,
Hey!
he just laughs. She just laughs like that's the or my family hung out with the most.
And the fact that they're not coming here. There's so many asses I need to kick. So many testicles to punch.
by the way, from such a long journey, may I ask what sort of beverages or anything special, particular beverages you have here?
The only thing special we have is something called cola. I'll fix it up real quick.
I'll happily
All
take
right.
a sip of that.
And
By the
she and walks to the one thing that actually pumps like carbonate water.
question, GM.
Go ahead.
I assume since it's the whole ice cream business, I have some contained ice cream with me, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
So he gets to literally one thing of something pretty much a medieval soda stream. Then drops a little thing of cold of syrup into it, mixes it up, and passes it to you guys.
And
It's not the best, but it's not bad. It's a unique flavor.
all right, and and then an idea pops into my head. I think I have a new idea, Scrap, to help expand the brand, actually. And then I'm just gonna pull out a container of vanilla ice cream, and then pull out a scoop and dump it into the cola and mix it together. And I'm gonna say, try this.
I,
And I'm
oh God!
mixing a bit of I'm mixing a bit of rum into mine.
Oh God!
Oh yes, rum and coke, and then the soda float, of course.
So I will. So I'm guessing the soda flow tie is really fucking good.
Yeah, they was shocked. Remember, they try to solve for all across the nation, so they know that
And
there's a
you'll
decent,
see me take a.
but not compared to the
So I'll
rest.
take a. So I'll take a sip, and then I'll just look at you. My wife will be like, "My friend," and I'll put my hand on his shoulder. You're a fucking genius.
And I'm just gonna ask for another soda, cola, and basically share it with them to see their opinion on it, aka the mom and pop thing, the owners.
They just they drank it, look at each other like, we might be back in business.
The
Problem is, how you gonna
wonders.
get it out there, especially since, well, there's a lot of other soda distributors out there. With
Yeah, but
something
not.
called root beer, cream, cherry. Somebody could create something called cherry.
Ah,
At this
stuff
point,
got
they don't have
nothing on
nothing.
this.
Yeah, it's got nothing on this at that point.
After
In all
all,
honesty, and not to mention, since we are the sole manufacturers of the ice cream, you basically have your own personal supplier of soda floats because they can try to copy your soda to make it as good as theirs, but they don't know the recipe to making ice cream, which we have.
and of course,
And really, you literally just go from here to here.
and to the lovely lady behind the bar, you also will be the one who knows the proper measures for this delicious rum and coke. And
So
Like
yeah,
I
Pebblets
wish I could help you out, but we only have one what do you call it, carbonator. The rest of them broke, or we can't
I bel
carbonate the
I
water
believe
anymore.
okay,
I believe we can make an investment for renovations and improvement of the place for its re-entering into the
The
how do I say
market.
this? Yes, re-entering into the fold of the market.
I will then
Refiling.
I will then look at them and be like, "Show me the carbonation machine."
Let me see this.
I want to see this.
He goes around, goes
They
to
like
the
see
basement,
they
and
like see my eye. They see my eyes like wide with a fire in my eyes. Like, show me it.
he goes around, goes to the basement, and shows you the big tube where pretty much is all the gas for the carbonation is. Like, well, our daughter used to fill this up once a week, but eventually she just stopped. Sorry, our granddaughter used to fill this up once a week, but eventually she stopped coming because, well, she she got a new boyfriend, then she's talking about getting married, and she's like, Mom, like Grandma, Grandpa sell this shop. I know I grew up here, but this is purely magic. And yes, it's purely magic.
And I'll look at this and I'll start studying it.
I want to first look at the piping and just follow where the piping goes.
Because if we are able to make this a mobile form of production and make this more naturally or artificially,
it's pretty much up and to the freaking to the bar.
Um,
And it's literally switched where they pulled to actually is that no, it's up and to a side place where there was a switch you could pull to actually carbonize the water.
a knowledge engineering check.
Yeah, that will probably be the best.
I want to look over the things.
to see if you can copy or improve it.
I want to, at bare minimum, fix this. And if it's good enough of a roll, I'll do what I can to improve it.
Alright, so see if we can fix the other two. So there's 3 tubes in total.
Wow.
You fix one of them.
I'd like to burn one of my hero points.
So, question.
You still fix one of them. And go ahead. Hello?
Hello?
There we go. Is this better? Does it work? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Alright, so yeah,
Okay.
so what's your question?
I still have one more hero point. I just looked over my character sheet. I still have one more. Please be better.
Wait, when do we get more than one hero point?
I've never spent any of mine. And I started a character.
True, he rarely spent hero points.
Oh, so wait, it built up over time for each session?
It's like...
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so I have 2 then.
Nat 20!
You fix all 3 tubes and figure out the way to make this non-magical.
Oh my god! I was gonna help out, but never mind.
This is why I've always have been skimping. And I've always been surprised when I learn that we're like, wait, I'm how many levels behind where I should be?
So you literally just put a pen and paper and like, oh wait, we could do this and hey Scrap, give me some metal so we can start to fix this one. Neighbors, this one starts to need. This one's just out of carbonate. This one's just out of gas. If we could make another thing that make something for replace the gas, we could do this. Even William is hearing this over the radio,
He just
Yep.
Yeah.
He's just hearing us just go fucking wild for some fucking reason. and then just
Like
I imagine.
something about gas, carbonation, and sodas.
So okay, so with
So,
this going on, can I do an alchemy check to see if we can make this on the go for soda?
Yes, that will definitely require an alchemy check.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
hold
it
on a
took
second.
away the one net 20 that roll 20 will allow us.
oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, dude. We now can make our own fucking soda. Soda that will probably be much better than the competition.
Yes.
But now
And
see if we can make it on the road.
hey,
that
that's
that
a
will
different
definitely
question.
require that will definitely require an alchemy check.
That's a
All
different
right,
question altogether.
rolling the alchemy thing now. Okay, is that enough?
Uh, it's going to take you a little.
I can do
More,
I can
but
do
it's going to
reroll.
take a little longer. But it's going to take a little longer before you roll out compared to competition.
So can I reroll it to get a better result?
You. Yeah. That's
All right, I might as well use one of my 2 hero points, or actually no, I'll just use my magic spell. Or what is the thing again? I use a spell to reroll. Divine interference. Use a spell to reroll. Yeah. So I'll use a level 0 spell since you know.
Nice.
What the?
Well, you can't use a level 0 spell to reroll.
Sorry,
You
what
have limitless. You probably just want level.
level 1? Sorry, Shibo, you cut out.
Oh, you can't use a level 0 to try to
Sorry,
reroll in that case because those are at will spells.
okay, so level 1 spell then.
Does that negate the natural 20?
No.
for what? You pretty much now know how to. You pretty much now know how to fix the tubes, how to create new tubes, and now how to. And now, thanks to the alchemy check, how to actually make carbonated water without using magic.
We basically can now upgrade the ice cream truck and alcohol truck with a mobile soda float now.
And my god, considering the whole soda and nuts and the soda and whatnot, that
Just be warned.
personally
Just be
invest.
warned. The second you start rolling this out, the competition is going to try to figure out what you're going to do and try to copy it. So, just be
That,
Oh,
warned.
good
that
luck trying to
personally
fucking
invest.
copy it when it's a very, very closely guarded secret.
Yeah, in honesty, yeah, you gotta understand what's inside of it, but you gotta understand the process to make it. That's like you can study like an M16 or
Yeah,
like how
sure,
someone make a
but it takes time.
yeah. It's gonna take them a while we try to dominate the market because I just realized we could technically make creamsicle sodas.
Creamsicles. I haven't had those in a long time. Those are delicious.
Yeah, they are.
And yes, that's me speaking out of character.
Oh boy. So,
But yes,
there's only one thing left to do, and that's obviously fix up everything. Because remember, Veb walked in and says it's pretty much a standard kitchen, not a chef's kitchen. Sorry, not a restaurant level kitchen.
can my nat 20 take care of that?
No, that's a freaking built something to build with. So either have William come over to help out, or someone to help, or use some of the gearmen to start rebuilding. Pretty much tear down a house kitchen, rebuild it into a and rebuild it into a restaurant kitchen.
Please be good, please be good, because I have no more hero rolls after this. Please be good, please be good, please be good. Please
Like I said, this is my suggestion. See if you get, see if you can ask William to get some of the gearmen to help.
I ask Scrap, I ask
Yes.
and I ask Koshuki. Okay. This is the kitchen we got to work with.
Plus, obviously, you need some.
here on the
Plus, obviously, you need some lumber to rebuild, well, the restaurant itself.
Hey, Will, you on the line?
What do you need?
Let's just say we found. Alright, let's just say we found a nice, wonderful restaurant. A great place for great personal investment. They do need to build up the kitchen a little bit. But they also have something I think you would really enjoy. Yeah, that'll help in getting the kitchen up would be good.
Well, you're literally like what? You're literally like really like the equivalent of 4 or 5 blocks away, so you can literally just walk to the restaurant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can walk over there and give a call and salt.
Well,
And like I told everyone
so-
else, it's run down not by love but by money, and the kitchen is pretty much a standard house kitchen, not a restaurant quality kitchen.
And since I'm getting help from a few other people, that's +2 per person helping me, right? So 2, 3, 6. So +6. That is how how assistance works, right?
Yeah. So assuming Arya's in the neighborhood as well, that will be 5.
Okay, so instead of a 40, a 39 to help build up the kitchen.
The gearmen get their orders and start.
Yeah.
And obviously the restaurant has to be closed for a little bit, but
We can
they
easily cover
start
their
trying.
costs.
They start trying to to remove all the house equipment and put in restaurant level equipment.
and
They got Veb.
well,
He can handle the legwork.
yep, and my guy will help supervise the building kitchen. He'll help out as well. And is William here, or is he still doing business elsewhere?
William's here now.
So, Nameless,
Yes.
do the thing, do your thing. Show him what you made. Gary, do it as well.
Hey,
Alright. I basically provide him a mysteriously white and dark liquid. Basically, it looks like vanilla ice cream is in there, but a new substance as well that makes it more brown looking. A little murky, like mud. Try it.
I present a small glass with some ice in it, dark colored. There's a small little bit of metal in there, just as I'm stirring, and a little mint leaf in the glass. Here is my Captain Coke. Something I think you would do well with, and if you can put it onto the market, you'll become quite possibly the busiest place ever.
And what I
So,
present
William,
is
what do you want to try first, William?
To do what?
try
The
the drink.
the Coke float or gin and Coke.
No, he'll give both of them a quick try. He goes. He says, "I see why others would like it, but I'm not this fan of the bubbles. It's not for me. It's a texture thing." He personally doesn't like it, but he can see why somebody would.
And as you say that, a couple of people walk by the restaurant and just laugh like, you can like Old man, are you still in business? I see you pretty much sucked the you know what out the tax man so you could get those noses off, but Jesus.
Hey, shut the fuck up, people. You
Who
know,
the,
you know,
who the F are you?
I am Web John Bellhand, and
Uh,
I am an amazing pro.
Web the quote unquote legendary beersmith? There's no
Oh
legend
boy.
unless you. The only legend is here. That's it. You're just a second
I'm
rate beersmith who's going to get run over the second you start putting your quote unquote beers and soda. Beers and brewery here.
uh,
Needless to say,
I'm
this.
looking at
Needless to say,
I'm
this
looking at
your.
Carrie.
Needless to say,
I
this
was
one. Needless to say, there's one of your rival owner. There's a rival. There's a rival owner of another restaurant, and as you look at him, a very successful restaurant.
I've turned.
As in eye candy on the corner, take out take out executive of one of the newspapers, high and mighty, high and mighty.
Bah, I've turned a restaurant that was basically right at the cusp of closing into an absurdly successful place. Are you saying that I can't figure out how to help a wonderful pair? That they cannot turn out the restaurant to become something greater, even with the creation of something new? Oh please, come to me. Come here.
Even
Let's
even if
just
we even if we go create something new, 10 other restaurants will steal it, figure out what it is, and then duplicate and improve it.
oh
This is the land of Starlight Republic. It's competition all the time.
wait, did he say the 10 restaurants are going to figure out what it was and steal it?
he, he
Is that what he said?
he's over exaggerating, but he's he's over exaggerating, but yeah, he's pretty much said yeah.
I'll just
So,
look at him
so
and I'll just
basically,
say,
evidence of attempted theft, of
no,
premeditated theft.
no, I got this. Don't worry, Nameless. I'll just look at him. Oh, so once they figure out what our recipe is, then our recipes will be stolen. Is that what you said?
I didn't say stolen. I just said
Shut up.
I just
Shut
said
up.
improved
You said,
upon.
no, I definitely heard the word steal. Alright? So either you admit to what you said, or are you too cowardly to admit what you said?
He looks at the newspaper editor like, did I say steal? I don't believe you said steal. I believe so. I believe I'm right.
There. Well, here's the thing. If there ever is someone that tries to, what's the word? Steal, I'll just say it, steal our recipe, or they try to make it their own, uh, just make sure that there are body bags ready for them. That's all I gotta say.
Like,
uh,
you hear this? It looks like there's a scoop. There's a scoop for your for your newspaper soon.
uh, Mittens just puts herself in the doorway to make sure no one can go in or out.
And look, they allow wild horses in here. Now,
Oh,
this is not exactly an establishment for safety and concern for children of all ages. Now, is
okay.
there?
Oh,
Hey,
okay. So, question. I gotta look up something real quick about the harm cell. 1 second. I
Don't
just
use
No,
magic.
because there's literally a newspaper editor right there.
No.
He's
Yeah.
he literally could just whistle and cops could come by and cops would will be right there.
Okay.
Mittens basically just neighs.
Like, the rival owner lies like, come, let me take you to our finer established restaurant. Come, dear, as he drives his arm, as he brings his arm candy, the restaurant, the restaurant editor and his wife to to his restaurant.
Mittens is very polite around the fancy couple while giving specific eye signals to Veb.
Okay, they walked off already though.
I'm just gonna look and be like, well, these are the type of assholes we have to deal with?
Mrs. Lightbringer, yes, yes, it is.
Hey, if you're going to try going against that lovely young woman there, at least pick on somebody your own size. And yes, there's a 4 foot 4 inch dwarf looking up at
So a 4 foot 4 inch dwarf looking up at elf.
Yep. Pick on
Yes,
somebody
that's what
your
the
own
woman is, and
size.
yes, that's what the questionable woman is, an elf.
Okay,
Oh boy.
look, this is a wonderful restaurant. How about this? We have obvious disagreements. How about we speak about this as we have a delicious meal and good drink? Scott,
What, you speaking to the Lightbringers or you speaking to the rival owner?
the rival owners.
He left.
Oh, they left. All right, never mind.
Yeah, he fucked off.
Like, he went to his restaurant to pretty much say, hey, newspaper editors, you want to come to my restaurant? And it seems we get a nice little review the next time you post.
Oh, I'm slipping into the back there, and I'm going to put something in the food to cause them all to get horrifically sick.
Okay, so you have to sneak into a back of a restaurant you didn't see or heard, you didn't see before. Get into the kitchen and slip something into the food. Make me 2 stealth checks.
Hold on, I'm double checking. I believe I've got the invisibility spell.
So do I.
So
Actually, wait, hold on a second. By any chance, Seawall, would you have stopped by me for supplies because I have the invisibility potions?
I don't need the potions. I think I've got the spell itself, which I would regularly prepare. I've just got to double check what a thunder scout's got. Classes, thunder scout. Hold on, it's going to be magic, I believe. Spells of class. Nope. There was a list of spells. Where the hell was it? Where the hell is that list of spells? Hold on, it's taking me a moment to find the damn list of spells for them because they had a limited list. Nope, not that. Where's that table for the Thunder Scouts? Spells. Apparently there's a table for them, but I'm not finding the damn thing. Could have sworn it. What? Sorry, it's not making it easy. I'm trying to find the list of spells for the Thunder Scout. Unique. Nope. Okay, here we go. Okay. Found it. See the full list of spells in the Thunder Scout class description. It's pointing me to.
After this says I'm going to make you a character so you can list off all the spells of the Thunder Scout. So you
Yeah,
have to look. You don't have to.
yeah. I'm checking the book. It's literally not listed in the place where it should be. Oh, here it is. Okay. Where is in? Let's see invisibility. Nope. I get it at. Apparently, I get greater invisibility, but there it is. It's a second level spell, and let me double check. Second level spells. I've got those. Yeah. So yeah, I just cast invisibility on myself. Poof.
All right, so you follow them to the restaurant. I'm going to say that the door is open because the restaurant is very, and the back door is open since the restaurant is very, very, very busy. So the what it calls is taking in and out the trash constantly.
Mhm.
So the back door is open,
Yep.
but you have to drop invisibility to drop the item in, or do
Yep.
you?
What was that?
You have to drop invisibility to drop the foodstuffs in.
Nope. Only, an attack would get rid of it, but I'm not attacking. I'm just items dropped to put down by become visible. But I can just pour something and it's not a problem.
All right, you walk to the restaurant. Like I said, it's busy as all hell, and pretty much like Chef Ramsay style chef is running like oh 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 two things and a couple of points of wine for the owner his eye candy and the editor and and post wife and post editor and his wife. Yes, chef.
Yeah.
Literally like a well-oiled machine.
Oh yeah. What I'll do is I'll put the poison on the food going out specifically for the for everyone but the owner. So I'll put it on the final plate up, kind of drip it on the food then, just so it's after the taste test, so that the chefs don't notice anything. So
Alright, just gotta roll one thing to see if something's off. And chef knows something's off since they didn't notice anything. So
yeah.
yeah, boy, this is gonna be interesting. So after about 30 minutes, you see a couple of medics run by because people are getting. What is it? How bad you make anyone sick? Like hospitalized sick, puking sick, or just I'm gonna go home sick.
Sick enough that this place is going to have one hell of a nasty review. So if that means somebody has to die, somebody's going to die.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a dice. If it's high enough, if it's low enough, people are just gonna go home and they're just gonna get a bunch of the equivalent 1-star reviews. If it's high enough, then then the state then the state's going the federal government will shut it down for inspection.
Yep. Oh, and I can come in later to make sure that this place is the nastiest kitchen they ever find. I can come
Alright,
and visit
so
before the yeah.
that 100. Let's see.
Ooh.
Alright, so people are going home. Some of the older people are being wheeled out to the ambulance, and the state
No.
inspector
Yeah.
and the state inspector has to shut the place down for one day.
Yep.
At least to
During that. Oh, during that day. Yeah, during the day
at
right
least
before the
until
inspection.
Dory inspects the place.
Yeah. Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure rats are put in this place. Just basically, while it's shut down before the inspector gets there, that this place just looks horrific. Like they've been cutting corners and all that stuff.
Oh, what you give to have a druid with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they can get
Yes.
that.
Ironically, this is where Arya will come in.
Yeah.
She will literally be the Pied Piper of the rats. So, Jim Pan, make me a performance check. Oh boy. Roll 1d20 to see how many rats are in the building right now. Since you pretty much knocked it out the park. Alright, so 6 rats, not mice, rats, are now running inside the building.
Oof.
This is This does not look
Ramsey will
good.
shut the place down.
Yeah, so that means the house inspector has to shut the place down and slap them the ticket and shut the place down until they clear out the rats. So a couple of days later, you see an exterminator run by to pretty much spray down the place.
Wait, hold on, Seymour. Didn't you say you own one of the newspapers now?
Well, we're still getting it back up and
Tabloids.
running. Yeah, one of the tabloids. What are the bigger papers talking about?
Uh, the president's wife giving birth, but the editor of the Post did give the restaurant a 1-star review, saying this is the nastiest food I've ever tasted. I don't believe that the quality fell off this badly. And then the follow up is this restaurant got shut down because of health reasons.
Health and safety reasons.
Yeah. So the Post is
And
give so yeah
can
the
we
Post is
also
telling the truth, saying, hey, this food is nasty and is now shut down for health and safety reasons.
can there also be like not rumors, but a thing basically saying
The Post at times don't deal with rumors. Sorry.
no, not rumors, just there have been confirmed cases of rats.
The Post did post that there's confirmed.
Yeah.
Actually, let me. I hate to say I had to roll a diplomacy check on a newspaper site, but at +10 to see to see if the health inspectors wanted to talk to them or not. He said the health inspector said there's some creatures running around.
I think people can make out what that might mean.
So yeah, obviously a couple of days later, a couple of exterminator comes by to literally start spraying down the place, and a couple of chefs are fired. A
Damn.
couple of chefs, some busboys, some waitresses are pretty much jobless now because, well, it was their job to keep out the rats. It was their job to make sure the food's up to quality. They failed to do their jobs. We have no business for you anymore.
Such a
we
shame.
wish you best in future endeavors, but get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here. Well, fun.
Oh yeah, you just shut down a restaurant for probably about a month and got people fired.
Talk shit, get hit.
And hopefully, we improved another restaurant's business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, has there been any reports of the this old mom and pop shop being constructed and
by the time it's gonna be an interesting project, but by the time that the other restaurant is how what's it called is lifted, assuming they pass another inspection, the mom and pop restaurant would be back in business.
and we'll have it Veb, should we have it, rumors are saying who's financing the reconstruction of this place?
If it financially benefits us, yes. If no, no.
What do you think? I'll leave it up to all three of us. Do we should we have an announcement of who is bankrolling this construction? Or
no, I think we go angel investor. We don't talk about it. We keep it quiet. Let it gain its own fame and fortune, because I don't want people to know we're heavily involved in this republic. It would mean that it's easier for them to counter us.
All right.
Agreed. Let it be known they're investors.
Yeah.
Unless you absolutely have to hit who the investors are, don't mention. But yes, I do wish to help this place. It's a good place. That combination system, it's quite genius.
Plus now we found soda.
Yes.
Which big mistake, Ty. Why did you introduce us to soda?
I thought it'd be a little cool. Hey, this restaurant still have this one thing that kept them afloat, but once the competition know, this is how to get their carbonation water, or we could produce better syrup for the soda.
Yes.
It literally went straight downhill.
Hence, me and Hijiro, we will freaking make this bangers.
And 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 yes, William. Well, Seawall, you did find their carbonation machine as well, and yes, it is being produced by Magic. Just to let you know.
Just a reminder. Just because it uses magic doesn't mean it needs to cease to exist. There are some things that we cannot technologically do that we rely on magic for. But that doesn't mean we can't use the magic to help make bank.
Make bank. That is very true.
Exactly.
All right. So in this month past, Seawall, you did the rest of the tabloid newspapers is agreeing to meet with you, but they want a neutral site.
Okay. Can do.
Seawall.
Can do. We can meet somewhere. Where they want to meet.
I guess one. I guess one of the. I guess one of the ends where where they don't know the Silverstones brothers, and the weapons man, the secret weapons dealers.
Mm-hmm. What about them?
So they round the room and it's like, you're the one who, you're the person who built out the Acquirer, huh?
Yes.
And you said you want to meet with the rest of us for the tabloids? What's wrong with the... Why meet with the Post or the Times?
Simple. I believe you all have potential that the bigger companies are not the only game in town. This nation's all about competition, isn't it? We can make sure that you get information far before they do.
What? One of the smart tabloid ads, the ones that had to use a printing press, like, I don't know. People already know we're just tabloids on hearsay rumors. They want real news. They go to here. They go to the big two. What makes you think that we could change our fate?
The fact that you would have access to our beep code network, at least the civilian aspects of it. You could get news from all over the world, near instantaneously. We've already got towers, radio towers being set up everywhere.
Like a Pico network, and they start talking like, never actually heard of it, but I heard of it, but interesting. Go on.
Yeah, I'll give a general description of how it works, and the range and what we use it for currently.
Roll me a diplomacy check with advantage.
Let's see. That will be a 23. 38.
You see some pop. You see some nodding heads. Like, okay, this is very intriguing, but what's going to be the cost?
I would like to own I would like to own a percentage of your companies. 30%. Minority share.
30%. That's
As
actually that
well as
high, but
have some editorial control.
you see the bigger tower. You see the other tower of newspaper that doesn't require printing press. That's fine, but the smaller tabloid is like, I don't know. We still have to use a printing press to
We use a printing press. I still use printing presses. I just use ones that are automated.
what, automate printing presses?
Yes, they can print. They can print many times. I give them kind of the number of what we're printing off daily. With our steam powered presses.
Jesus, that's almost as much as the Post and that's almost as much as the Times.
Yeah.
All right, well, pretty sure, pretty sure we could find an abandoned piece of land for the automated printing press.
Mhm.
But that means we have to all invest. That means all of us have to invest in it if we all agree on it.
Why don't I be the one that invests in it, and in return for this joint facility? Facilities, since I can also bring your papers overseas to other areas.
Like, that is true. The Post and Times is usually local.
Yeah. And with our beep code network, you can transmit your stories all over the world and have branch offices do the printing.
It's probably a waste of time, but one more what you call check with advantage to see if they sign the contract and want anything else. Diplomacy check.
Okay, diplomacy with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, and 34.
Dealers is like, all right, well, it's better to live. It's better than It's better than putting the paper in mom's basement.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we got a deal, dude.
Yeah. I'll write the contract again with that same stipulation of slowly over time the profit sharing for my part slowly buys more and more of the company.
Alright, so that means I gotta roll 3 deception checks. Because you already fooled that lawyer once, but they all have their own lawyers to,
Yeah.
make sure they're not. So plus two for each. One, 2, 3. Of course not. Of course not. Them cast the thing on your contract.
Mhm.
So yeah, So yeah, all the contracts are yours.
Yeah. And slowly over time.
I assume you visit all the newspapers. Some are operating. Obviously, obviously there's another building over here. Some of them are operating in the backyard of their family home, and some of them are operating in their mother's basement.
Yeah. Well, we're upgrading them into a nice joint printing facility that all of them will share.
Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure there's nothing. I'm pretty sure there's no one that there's nothing happening next month, other than you going back every once in a while.
Well, I mean, we also have a frozen hellscape to explore that we've kind of backburnered. But I mean, one thing that I'm going to need to do since we've got control of the newspapers, some of these tabloids, is I'm also going to reach out to the various political groups that might be sympathetic to a more
Ooh,
technological.
political groups is going to be tricky because, well, to put it as bluntly as humanly possible, President Temp's pretty much monkey stomps every single time for election.
Yeah. Well, no, political parties, not. Yeah, just use. I'm assuming there's some sort of legislature, isn't there?
Yeah,
And aren't there isn't there an opposition party to him that still exists
yeah.
and
Problem
has
is, President
positions?
Temp is still there's two opposite parties, and like I said, but President Temp is solves them every single time. so
Yeah,
so there's little no support anymore.
but do they still have seats in the government?
Huh?
Do they
Yeah,
still have
yeah.
seats
There's
in the
still seats in the gov. Yeah, they
yeah?
did get some seats in the government, so it's
And
not
are
a
they
complete
and
total loss,
what is their
but
ideology? Are they more populist? Are they more pro industrial technologies? Are they more pro magic?
okay. The first political party is pro-industrial. But pro-industrial says pro technology.
Yeah,
Technology.
I could see them being absorbed into the gear in one way, shape, or form.
Like obviously the vice president was once part of a very 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 pro magic group. He only became vice president to make sure all the magic users aren't swept under the rug. And yes, President Tempest knows this, but keeps him on board anyway because he's also a brilliant military strategist.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
So I'll reach out. I'll reach out. I'll
those are
reach
your
out to the
opposing
industrial
parties.
ones. Yeah, I'll reach out to the industrial ones. They're probably familiar with the Gearman at this point.
Say again?
They're probably pretty familiar with the Gearman at this point, since we're probably the most powerful industrial power out there.
Oh yeah, they're very familiar with the Gearmen.
So yeah, we've got the Gearman. So we got the yeah. So we got the Gearman. And then what I'll do is I'll basically talk about kind of offer to help back them up and empower them. But I'm going to need a little bit of help from them. That there's somebody that has been basically try to use this as a cause, a very much, anti secrecy. They go anti secrecy with the government. That
I'm never going to ask you to roll that since it's going to be
Yeah.
impossible at the
Yeah.
current moment.
Yeah, basically the idea is get them together, get the activist groups together. We're going to release a newspaper, and basically we need populist outrage to try to force the hand of the government to release this guy, and use this to basically dovetail this group into a very pro the people group.
This is going to be. I'm going to say this right now. This is going to be very interesting. Because if you pull this off, you don't put a chink in the arm for the first time in his political career.
Yeah.
Pretty much the strongest, pretty much people president in the world, and the most beloved, and second only to Grand Sorcerer Black, the most popular member of the Sorcerer Council ever,
Yeah.
and the most mysterious.
Oh yeah.
Well, second most mysterious. This.
So,
What's up?
so Ty, so we've been working on this restaurant. How's like the construction been going? Have we been having any other notable delays, or have we noticed anyone really like try to fuck with this older couple, like insulting them?
A couple of the other restaurateurs just look and just nod their heads. They're not. It's not as aggressive as the first restaurateur you walk into, but everyone's just nodding heads like, like how did they get the money? I even heard them say that they were planning on buying this restaurant and starting a chain once the company went out of business.
Hmm.
I mean, if you happen to know the right people.
Say again?
If you happen to know the right people, that would just be like out of character.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of the businesses know the right people. Like some of them know like the times or the post to say, hey, this restaurant or this plumbing service or or this extermination service is bad. Like I said, it's literally a game of one-upmanship. Made the best man win and made the worst man. Well, there's a poorhouse.
All right. So, with that, because I would imagine like this old couple, they're seeing like all this new equipment coming, like new equipment for the kitchen, for the brewery. Like, what is their? Have they been overall like positive with this?
Shock and awe, not only from the old couple, but some of your right, but some of their rivals. Like, wait, how they get? Wait, who brought them out? How are they getting money for this?
Do they know about the equipment that's being brought in? Or they're like they have no idea what this equipment is? It just looks expensive.
The rivals,
Yes.
they use best of the best, so yeah, they know some of the equipment. Unless it's not magic based. Sorry, if it's not magic based, then they don't know what the equipment or knows look expensive. If it is somewhat magic based or just industry standard in general, then yeah, they know the equipment, they know the money they dumped into it.
So they're probably looking at this and they know this equipment and know who runs it and they know the rumors about them. They're like, oh fuck. Is that what they're thinking? As they see all this new equipment, they know what this equipment is.
They're not only saying "oh fuck." You see other restaurants improve their menus, improve their equipment, literally waiting for the day that the Lightbringers restaurant opens back up so that they could do some sales as well.
Oh,
Even one of them even says light to celebrate the Lightbringers reopening, we're slicing their food off by 20% off. Yes, yes, that's how low these people go.
Oh, and guys, nameless Kiri, a little publicity goes a lot of ways. So yeah, we're just having word being spread of this restaurant that was being run down, almost bought out, but now they have some. We're not gonna name names, so it's they're reopening up. They have something new, and then we'll give a low release date. And as that's going on, I will make sure to train not people from Starlight. No, we're gonna make sure we vet them so that way we know and basically get people to look at this and see what for employees. You know what I mean? We're gonna do an extensive screening process because we don't know what people will do. You know what I mean? Because we know that it's gonna be dirty-handed, so we're preparing for the worst.
And at this point, one of your showers just inform you of something.
Uh-oh.
They said that once the Lightbringer was open again, they are going to send their spies to test the food.
Do we know of any of them trying to maybe also sabotage them, or it's just they want to test the food?
Test the food, copy it, or improve it.
Do we at least have info on what their spies look like, or we don't have a general idea yet?
Unless you want to roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, I can do that.
I need to head out. I just heard someone collapse in the house.
Ooh, that's probably not.
Yeah, go on, dude.
Yeah.
Take care, Kiri. Hope everything's all right. You said investigate. Oh, that would just be perception.
Perception, yeah, sorry.
I was.
Sorry, sometimes I mixed up D&D myself.
I know, no, you're fine, you're fine. A 32?
The best you know is that it'll be some of their sous chefs that are going to be in the restaurant. Oh, obviously in disguise, of course.
Alright. But we know who is coming. So we will prepare for that. That way we can.
So yeah, probably next session I'm going to roll the sous chef's stealth check to make sure to see if you know who they are or not.
Oh yeah. Understandable. But oh, this is gonna be one gigantic opening. This is gonna be funny.
So Seawall's taking over the newspapers, and the three of you
And politics.
the tabloids. The newspaper is going to be very, very true.
Yeah, and I'm also taking over the political system too, slowly.
Say again?
I'm also taking over the political system too.
Very slowly. I hate to admit it.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Scrap Web and what you call it is slowly taking over the freaking restaurant tier business, one restaurant at a time.
Oh, We're making them fear us with this. I
Well,
hope they're
I
ready.
want Buster though, but fear has literally been part of that this land for generations. Like I said, you even swim on top or drown at the bottom.
Yep.
So yeah, the second you say, "Oh, this restaurant's fine getting his shit together," we better get our shit together, or we're gonna be next on the bottom of the sea.
This is gonna be fun.
I hope you have some fun.
Yeah, I got to pull my celebrity influence, basically. It's like, oh, you know these names? Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, he's my personal friend.
Anyway, I am going to be lazy and relax and wait for dinner. So take care of you
Yeah,
guys.
See you later, man.
good session.